Lee Sin. That said, very interesting drafts, I think is how I'm going to describe it. I like a lot of what Excel are bringing to the table. Feels like a lot of individual comfort picks with a strong core for Patrik. And on the opposite side for Vitality, anytime Cabochard gets to play Urgot, I feel like it's going to be a good game.
And while
overall, difficult task for both these lineups. They've done admirably, 5 and 7, definitely not the worst score, staying at least close to most of these teams. We see an aggressive trade here on top side. That press the attack damage is gross coming in from the Urgot.
yeah, fun things from Urgot. I do want to point out quickly those Skeanz invested a ton of time actually sitting in that mid lane brush underneath Milica, as there's a Torre gank. Nice lantern.
Lantern setup is good. Flash over the wall, excellent from Labrov. Off now, pulled back. He's going to have to flash to safety, but ooh, is he just going to go down? Taking. One more. Morato's going to do it. Patrik going to get out of that one. Gets the QSS just in time, and now Labrov is giving his life as well. The double kill for Patrik. That is an ideal start for any team in the LEC.
And the cleanse was so clutch there from Patrik. That was, you know, just a fraction of a hair out. Done.
And this is brutal because this lane, the Thresh Aphelios, has so much agency in the game. The Thresh hooks, the reliable auto attack based setup for CC for Patrik means Torre always has. Torre just stepping very far forward. Labrov knowing that he has to wander up here. The Hex Slash forward. Labrov. Pullback is there. Skeanz now going in. Caedrel just going to wait for the shield to go away, trying to dunk down, but Skeanz is still going to be able to find his kill. He's walking forward. He's autoing. Torre going to maybe fish for a hook, but doesn't have the cooldown, which means Skeanz manages to get one back, and now Comp's on the chase. The flay back, though, from Torre is flawless. They cannot push too much further into Patrik. He still has the BF sword.
Execution errors and Excel. Name a more iconic duo.
Execution errors in any other team in the LEC?
Consistency, yes, that word.
I think it's the story of scraping into playoffs, because everyone is trying to scrape into playoffs if your name is not Mad Lions and Rogue. Milica scraping his way into this top lane, potentially with a ton of damage, but that minion,
hero minion,
not quite enough of a body block as Cabochard's just going to pull him back into the meat grinder. Pajama Urgot finding a kill. You'll love to see it.
Wasn't a hero minion, it wasn't enough. Walk up to it.
And the overkill shield coming in here just even slightly for Patrik, mitigate one of those 2 hits, and they are going to grab this one. Patrik will pick it up as well. He's fishing, hoping to catch Leona stepping forward there. I feel like blind Thresh hook is not easy. In the midst of a chaotic team fight, it's like such a free skill shot because no one can just watch you the entire time, but hard to just find the opportunity. Oh, going back though, he's going to land the kick special, now going to be in trouble. Milica going to try to finish this one off, finds the right target, the lantern taking him out, but it's not nearly enough. Milica now zoom in out of that one.
Skeanz trying to force the play, like immediately burst special.
And we talked about pressure. Pressure to find a play. Pressure from Milica to get out of this one. Caedrel's going to flash back though. No getting away from the Hextech ultimatum, but gets sleepy under the tower. Kryze now in trouble. Milica actually finds a way out of this one. Caedrel now going to be in trouble. Does manage to get a fat shield down. Milica will not be able to walk forward, but there is a flash on the ground. Excel have now set up the Mountain Dragon, are going to take it, but in the top lane 1v1 matchup, Cabochard now has Black Cleaver along with the boot.
Point in the game. Kryze should also just be able to walk away. Just walk that one out.
You gotta love those strategies into anytime you see a Juggernaut. The mid lane, Milica's been struggling a little bit here in damage, but does manage to connect there. Stun gonna come in as well. He can't even push a single button. Skeen gonna finish that one off, and this time Vitality find the clean execution on the mid lane play.
A really nice chained CC to make sure that they can pop special devices. They're like a really baby rogue. Really, really baby. That type of team. So they're slow to set up, and against faster paced teams like Misfits, the team that they lost to, can give them hard times.
Yeah, we'll see if they can give Cabochard a hard time here though. Now we've got the Herald coming in, of course the second Herald, so you will not be getting plates. Was that first Herald? That was first Herald, but they're using it late, so they're not going to get any plates off of this one. They still will be able to break this top lane tower, free up a bit more space. Farm here for whoever wants to take up position in this lane. In the meantime,
Vitality around the mid lane, play a little LCS A-Ram before this Drake spawns, and then maybe if you're a Vitality fan, you want the pick, or I guess we're going early and putting all cooldowns.
Comes out, Patrik taking a little bit of damage here, but not too much. They managed to pick off Torre, but Skeanz now going back. He's going to dash out to safety, special now on the chase. Skeanz giving his life in this one, but he doesn't quite finish the kill. Oh, Patrik melee range basically finishes off the Lee Sin before the Q can complete, and that's a tragedy.
Smell Skeanz' foot as he killed the Lee Sin. It was like that close to his face.
Oh no. Rob, Caedrel getting a bit too aggressive here. We'll get the stopwatch cooldown, but he's going to give his life. And now Vitality are set up to take this third Drake. This is huge. It'll deny Excel at least a little bit of time before the soul comes in.
This Drake fight, and it would be third Drake. And that's why Vitality and Excel are where they are in the standings. Observers there showing the actual freeze that's happening from Camille there, as Kryze is just taking his time, letting the minion wave sit there, while Special is using his mobility to fish for deep vision. See if he's able to actually walk out of this one, though, because that is a very deep flank.
I like how aggressive Comp's getting. Labrov stepping forward to body block the chains, and Special is going to get stunned up and caught out here. The CC follow-up is clean coming in from them, and Special straying way too far on the top side of the map, going down on the Comp, but now he's working towards a death dance of his own, so he will be even more difficult to take down. But will connect, only going in on the Caedrel though. Special now leaping forward onto Milica. Milica's going to be in trouble, but he gets the sidestep on the cleanse. Nimbus Cloak looking like a really healthy balanced rune there in that play. No way to land that skill shot. Well done from Milica.
Yeah, everyone should be running Nimbus Cloak. I just think it's OP. Talk to any pro player, they say the same thing. There's a hook. And
talk to any Zoe player, and yeah, they're definitely even doubly sure. The sheer amount of summoner spells you get there. And Patrik,
I mean, the thing is he's throwing a lot in there, but it's not doing any damage, Drakos.
But it looked real sick. You know, lined him up, hit him with the flamethrower, threw some shurikens out. Yes, they took no damage at all, Frosk. Some would even say they took negative damage, but man, did he spin in circles and did it look cool. And for Torre, he doesn't get to look as cool. He has to run for the hills here.
No Ezreal ultimate there. Special also hiding in Fog of War, trying to play around this one. There's no TP, so I actually think that Excel are just going to give this one up. They burned the Aphelios.
Yeah, so Vitality more than happy to have the freebie here. Feeling quite comfortable as we move into mid-game. It was looking a bit dicey there when
this game goes on, because otherwise he's just going to get zoned away from a fight.
Oh, but if they catch Cabochard napping, perhaps they can get something done. Sadly, it doesn't look like they've caught Cabochard. They will get his flash. Good exchange overall. Big damage actually coming in there. Second half of the precision protocol from the Camille, taking a big chunk out of Urgot.
This one is actually playing them, in my opinion, the map better in this mid-game than Excel are.
Oh, Cabochard locked up though. He's going to try to pop him back. Good damage coming in from Cabo. They're not killing him nearly fast enough. He's zooming away, but still, there it is. Camille now with 2 items means they've got enough there. Milica, though, getting frisky, trying to move forward onto Kryze. Will not connect, and Vitality want to find some kills here and turn this one around, because right now Excel have purely come out on top, but Kryze zooming out to safety. Sadly, not enough here as Comp goes on a killing.
So why I want it to be LeBlanc and Camille is because then you'll have...
Split damage profile, a nice thing to have, and certainly as Cabochard goes towards more armor here, it looks like Righteous Glory to be item number 3. Labrov, though, going to be in trouble here. Darius Stoneblade's going to get procced. Uses it nice and early, gets pulled back to the rest of the team. Labrov, though, still on the front line. Aftershock there, very tanky Leona, but Excel will find the pick.
Right in time for the Drake, and finally it feels like Excel are making the proactive play before the big objective. Is here comes Skeanz, control ward, find Special.
Follow up here though. Caedrel is there. Of course, with the base breaker, it's pretty easy to interrupt anything Lee Sin wants to do. Essentially a second play for this team. Pure advantage for Excel right now. They could get third Drake. We've already talked about this is a game that's going to be about Drakes and Barons.
Kryze to be really aggressive here and just go in.
Kryze forward, but he's opted to go in on the Cabochard. Definitely not the ideal target. Card's getting caught out. They're going to dug him back, but they just pull Cabo in for a big old spear. And he doesn't quite manage to finish off Torre. But the rest of Vitality could chase in if they want to. They don't want to take the risk. They don't want to push forward, but a bit of a mess here around the pit.
Okay, the idea was correct. They needed to pull the trigger, have the hard engage. All they had left was the Camille ultimate. The issue was the target selection, and Cabochard just outplaying that one, which now puts Vitality on even footing to try to get their third Ocean Drake, and that's huge.
Of course, the McHale's is still up and available. Torre can save Patrik, but that also means that he can't save himself if they do get caught out. Sleepy Trouble on the ground here. They're trying to buy space. Special maybe wants to steal this one away.
But he just left.
But he's leaping into a warded bush. Okay, so they get it. Special now has to find a way out of this pit. Second distortion, Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Oh no. Waiting for it. Wants to make sure that he gets the kick at melee range, but Special still. Fancy footwork, the kick back. Oh, the clone! Are you kidding me? Caedrel coming in. Oh, Special. Wow.
If I'm Skeanz, I ult F4.
Instantly pissed. Oh my
time, so.
But I do like how much of the gold from Excel's side has been funneled into Patrik.
Oh, Caedrel.
Hook. Caedrel now finding the flying Skeanz though. Goes golden. They haven't quite gotten the fight that they want. They're trading TPs now. Labrov going to go in, but it's Special on the backside. He can't finish off Comp. Comp can heal right back up. He's got the Blade of the Rune King. But he doesn't really have any room to maneuver here. Milica continues to step forward. Shuriken stack for Patrik, but no one's taking the bait on that one. It does mean that Excel have priority access to the Drake here. They can deny the soul. Vitality don't really have a time to set up, but Vitality say, all right, we'll take the trade. We'll set it up. Are you ready to contest this at a Baron? They're ready to take another fight, but the vision is here for Excel. They will know that this is the trade that is happening, but a TP committed as well. Means that Vitality are going all in on this one.
Yeah, and so what Excel are doing is they're putting Camille onto the Drake to make sure that the Soul can't go over, and then they're sending the rest of their squad to contest Vitality here. How bold are you, Vitality? Do you stick to the Baron or do you turn?
Patrik, oh, the flash forward from Cabochard. Patrik now getting out. Has a bit more space in the box. Skeanz trying to find a way in. Skeanz not quite able to get this one. And Patrik definitely having his 200 years moment. Cabochard going to be in trouble. One more auto, not quite enough. Is able to get the shield up. And Caedrel in the back of the pit. Caedrel gonna get the Baron. Takes the Drake as well. Excel getting everything they could possibly ask for.
And when it all came down to it, Excel were just more consistent on a lot of these calls. Now, I'm not saying it's a perfect game. Both teams have made a ton of...
While this is a time, the stakes are high. Certainly, if you feel like you have to gamble, I'm not going to fault you for taking it. The stakes are really high, and sometimes you just feel like they have to keep them safe.
I mean, Patrik is still making it work, though.
No. Now Patrik is just going to start killing people, because Milica, tick, burn, finishing him off. Dang. Excellently played.
I was going to say, Patrik is kind of defying what we talked about earlier, which is, you know, sometimes the player skill gap is just enough that it doesn't really matter how the compositions work together. It doesn't matter what you put together. Sometimes you are just the player or the better player on the better day, and that's what Patrik has been with this Aphelios pick.
Absolutely has been. Vitality, frankly, are just out of tools to really combat this one. Comp can obviously generate a little saves. Kryze gets over aggressive here. Will be bad news, but the suplex back down. Sett can pull through the kickback as well. Eyes on Comp. How much damage can he do? But Patrik says, I'm just going to end this game. Excel going to take the 2-0 week nice and easy.
And Excel really finally showing the dominance that I think that they've been waiting for. Everyone's talking about the playoff race. It's never Excel that comes out of people's names. And now you must remember the name. Excel are in it. They have the head-to-head over Vitality and SK. You heard it from Ender and Betty at the top of the day that they think Excel will be the 6th place team into our playoff.